Hi everybody, all my followers, be welcome to another video. Hopefully the last one on this 2007 W164 Mercedes ML320 CDI, I think it is. It came with 4 or 5 issues. I've literally just finished to resolve the one with the wipers. Wipers would not stop, constantly running. I don't know if that video's been out or not. I don't know which one will go first. But stay tuned if he hasn't come out yet. Forget about that. That fault is in progression. I'm waiting for parts. But the problem we are going to solve now is an issue with the parktronic issue. Now I have the boot open, the bonnet is open, so I don't think the parktronic will engage. Let me put it in reverse. No, it's not engaging. You can see the back is not engaging, but it doesn't really matter. We should be able to go onto. Basically, what happened is when everything, the car is running, etc., and you engage reverse, there is a long beep coming out. All those lights will come on. The ones at the back will come on only. I think the first red ones on both sides, and the system doesn't work. The guy that was trying to solve this was saying that there is a fault for this, but he said on live data all the sensors would show the same distance, 255. So I've checked already with the MaxiSys. If you watch my videos, you've seen that I was initially working with the MaxiSys on this car. In the meantime, I've changed for this one, and I've just carried on really. So we're gonna go quickly into. That's gonna be probably body maybe. Actually, damn it. Maybe chassis. Where's that thing? Oh, information and communication. That's why it's going to be. Parktronic. Okay, so it's going to see the codes. It should have one code here for one of the outer sensors. So I was told, and so I checked with the MaxiSys. Okay, so actually 2 sensors, two right outer sensor rear bumper. The sensor is not properly fastened, assembled, or there is an obstacle near the sensor. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, but the one that is coming out is this one here. Okay, so 901C sensor is faulty. Now if I go to my live data, yeah, that's absolutely fine, doesn't matter. Okay, I want the rear bumper. Actually, let's kind of see the front bumper first. Okay, so there we go. So they're all working. Left outer is fine because there's nothing in front of that sensor all the way. On these one here, there is some stuff. The one on that side in there, I have this cardboard to stop glare. But on that side, there's absolutely free, so no wonder the sensor is not seeing nothing. At the back, however, is against the fence, so we should have. Now we change it. Yeah, this one is a little bit as well, but let's gonna go to the rear one. There we go. So left outer sensor, that one is reading 255. As you can see, they're all reading close. The car is close, really close to the fence, so it should be reading some stuff, as you can see maybe. So right there is, there we go. So all the sensors should be reading really close, and as you can see, that sensor is reading 255. So our live data actually tell us that there is a problem with that sensor as well, so we don't rely only on the actual fault code. But A43B10, if I go back to my fault codes, there you go, A43B10. So let's gonna remove that sensor, inspect it, and see. Most likely just a sensor. Don't even know why I'm gonna record this, but why not? Why not? Okay, and even though it's tricky, you can actually get to the sensors without removing the bumper. So I remove the sensor from this corner, and I put it over here. As you can see, it's a little bit pushed in because I didn't push it all the way out, and I've just swapped them around. But another way that you can see if a sensor is working or not, I know this is old school, but if you actually, when the parktronic system is engaged, if you touch the sensor very gentle, you can actually feel a clicking coming from the sensor. So I came back here, I've checked them all four, and they were all clicking except that one. So what I've done which is that one in there. So as I said, just to make sure we don't have a wire problem behind the bumper, which in that case I will have to remove the bumper, I moved it to here. So if it's going to be working here, then we know we have a wiring problem. But for now, I'm just going to test it without even connecting this one. I'm going to leave this one here. We're just going to check on the live data and see what we have. There we go. And as you can see now, we have the one that is disconnected, and we have the one we moved into the other position, so which means to me that the actual sensor is faulty. So we're gonna have to get another sensor. Okay, and a few days later we have a sensor. Is a third-party sensor, but hey, that's what the owner brought me. He just dropped that here about 20 minutes ago. So just so you can see, so there's nothing written on it, but it is the same sensor, or pretty much the same. It is black as well, so we don't really need to get it painted, though it's gonna look slightly different, I think, without the paint. But hold on a second. Okay, I gave him a little bit of a paint. It's not exactly the same, but because it's such a small area, I think you're barely gonna notice. Another thing that we're going to replace is these rubber seals, because if you watch carefully you will see that they are different. Okay, so they seal slightly in a different way, so we're going to use the original one and we're going to put the sensor back in place. Okay, so that's a new sensor. As you can see, it doesn't look too bad. On certain angles you can see there is a slightly difference, even because the bumper is all faded out and scratched, and obviously the sensor is not. But that's the new sensor. That's obviously the old one that we moved from here to there, and we put the new one in there. So now I'm loading Sentry again, and we're gonna have a look at the live data. And there we go, all the sensors are now reading. The system is not working yet because I believe because we are scanning it, so the system becomes inoperational. But we are going to come out of here and just do a quick test, but it looks like everything's good now. Right, it's really hot today. Let's gonna test the system. Oh dear. Ooh. So let me engage reverse. Okay, reverse. Now take the handbrake. There we go. We have, it's working. Let me go forward actually a little bit. There we go. I have my, there we go. I have my car right there. Now we're gonna look at the rear. You can't really see the lights, can you? It's too much. See the lights now? There we go. That's it. System is working. And in the end, just a faulty sensor. There is a strange code coming up for that sensor, even though it's working. I guess it's all to do aftermarket stuff, guys. It is working. It says the sensor is not properly fastened, or there is something blocking it. There is nothing blocking it, believe me, it's just the way it is. But it is working fine now. So yeah, that's it. No further ado, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Nothing rocket science really, just a faulty sensor, but maybe I showed you something that you're going to find useful. And if you have any questions, any comments, please put them below. And like always, thanks for watching.